questions for Owen McCown?
Owen, how was that locker room today as compared to the last few games?
Yeah, it was electric. Guys that were dancing. I personally wasn't dancing, but a bunch of guys were dancing, So it was great to get a win. Great feeling.
Yeah, just does it feel like a monkey is off your back after this one?
For sure. I think it says a lot about our program. To lose back-to-back conference games like that and then, turn around and still have great days of practice and respond like this says a lot about our program.
What was your, takeaway from the way the Roadrunner defense played today? It looks like they had a monster game.
Man, they were awesome. I got to play better. I can't turn the ball over, but when I did that, there was one drive, I believe I threw the pick, and then they came around and forced the fumble, and they didn't score on that. On a short field, that's big time. So they played a heck of a game.
Owen, what does it say about your team to be able to overcome the turnovers and the injuries and the things you guys battled through today?
Yeah, I think, in general, like I said, to lose back-to-back weeks and come back and respond, I think, that was one of our key words, is response, good or bad, like I said. So to come back off 2 losses and then like it was today with 2 picks, for them to still step up like that says a lot.
Coach Traylor just mentioned to us that even after throwing an interception, you came right back out there and you hit a slant pattern. What does it mean for you to have the confidence within yourself and to know that your coordinator has that confidence in you as well?
Yeah, like you said, it starts with Coach Burke. Knowing he has confidence in me says a lot. And personally for me and what they've taught me is, pick your touchdown, you come back and respond no matter what happens. So,
what is it like for you working through with so many injuries at wide receiver? How does that impact your process?
Yeah, it really doesn't. That room is deep no matter who's out there. So it's just next man up mentality. But, it doesn't really affect my process too much.
What do you think the biggest factor was for you today? Was it technique or attitude going into the game?
A little bit of both. Coming in, I know we had a lot of penalties, and that was one of the forbidden words this week by Coach Traylor. But to shut that down or not have as many penalties offensively was big time for us. But I think also mentally, like I said, to respond off back-to-back weeks like that, back-to-back losses, says a lot about our program.
Owen, can you just run us through those 2 interceptions?
Yeah. So first one, it looked like a middle safety. So you have your 2 outside routes. And then at the snap, they went to 2 safety and already had let the ball go. So they had got me on that one. And then on the second one, kind of the same play. It was 1 safety. Once again, go outside lanes, but Chris has to go outside release on that, and I can't stare the pattern down. I have to look up the safety a little bit. So those are things will get cleaned up though. So.
And then what happened on that? I guess the backward pass, was that a trick play or it's gone awry or it got blown up?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a trick play. We had some leakage early. I'm supposed to step up, so it is a backwards pass. But can't turn the ball over, so we'll try to clean that up. I know they will.
Owen, what did you see on the 42-yard touchdown to Patrick Obermeyer? It looked like he kind of had to throw back across the field a little bit on that.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great play call by Coach Burke. That's a play we've been working for a while, and we finally thought we had the chance to hit it, and we did. So great call by him.
And you guys also hit one to Jamel Hardy. What has he sort of brought to the offense this year in the moments he's been able to play?
Yeah, young guy, but he stepped up to the plate, especially with these injuries. And y'all saw, I think, that one-handed catch a couple weeks ago that he had. The ability is there for him. He's still learning the offense, but made a heck of a catch today as well.
It seemed like you worked the middle of the field a little bit more today, especially deep down the middle there. Is there something you saw in the matchup, or sort of what led to that?
No, it's just really how the safeties play. If they, those 2 deep safeties, there's, most of the time there's nobody in the middle. So, like I said, it was a great job by Coach Burke, anticipating that 2 deep look so we can attack the middle.
And you mentioned the direction not to say penalties this week. What was sort of the story around that, or how did that potentially help you guys? Yeah.
Obviously, it was a problem, last week for us and the following weeks or previous weeks. So, like I said, it was forbidden word this week, and it started really with our scout team. They gave us a great look, and those move calls that FAU would do, and our O-line held strong. So I thought we were great on from that standpoint.
Owen, what does it say about this team that after 2 rough losses before this game, the locker room hasn't splintered and you guys seem to be still together?
Yeah, that says a lot about our culture. I know those old guys, those last seniors, this was last year, they want to end it right, and for them to not, for them to respond the way they do, because obviously it starts with the seniors and it trickles down, but for them to respond, especially like after those 2 losses, and then like today, responding from those 2 interceptions, and then the defense still playing great, and offensively, still coming back and scoring like that, this says a lot about our program.
Anything else for Owen?
Thank you, Owen.
Thanks, Owen.